Hi everyone. So welcome back to day 2 of Oracle Fusion Middleware 5 days challenge to stay ahead and learn and then apply for a job or a higher paid job. My name is Atul Kumar and let me introduce myself first. Welcome those who were here yesterday, and today we are going to cover Oracle Fusion Middleware installation and configuration. But before we start, I want everyone, those who are just starting today, who are new, leave a message saying I'm new here. If you attended in past, if you attended yesterday or day before, then leave a message saying, or just give me one tip or one new thing that you learned. Also, if you're just starting out, I would like you to register yourself. If you have not yet registered, there's still some time left to register so that you can start getting a daily update. So what you need to do, go to this URL, which is k20academy.com/FMW challenge, or within comment type FMW challenge, one word, FMW Fusion Middleware Challenge as one word, and then it will open a Facebook Messenger where you confirm that yes, you want to receive the update, daily update for next 5 days from me regarding challenge, where we'll send some useful information about every day 8 a.m. GMT. So confirm yes on the messenger, and then it'll ask one final thing, which is email address. Once you provide, within 15 minutes, you will receive an email and on every day from there for next 5 days. So before I start, let me introduce what we covered and I'll also take some questions. But before, okay, let me swap here on my screen. We are going to make it super quick, 30 minutes like as we did yesterday. We'll try to limit it onto 30 minutes. So the topic today is about install and configure, but trust me, it's going to be a lot of useful information. I won't disappoint you like I did yesterday, but I want everyone to, if you like the training, make sure you share it with your friends and colleagues. And give me some little hearts to keep me motivated in terms of that you like this seminar or this free session. So before I start, let me do some quick recap on what questions were or question answers and the feedback yesterday that we did. So someone asked about PL SQL developer. It says, I want to learn component of Fusion middleware which pays highest money, which is, I think he's going in the right direction. So please tell me which component within Oracle Fusion Middleware is highest paying. So if you have not watched yesterday, I'm going to tell you towards end how you can go and watch again yesterday. But before that, let me introduce or let me welcome everyone, those who are here, and shout out some names for being here. Thank you very much. So Azimuddin, welcome here. Ayo Pepe, I'm new here. So Ayo Pepe, good. If you're new here, I would like to know a little bit more about what you do. And do you work on Oracle or not work on Oracle? And if you work on Oracle, what you work as and what help you need or what you want me to cover in Fusion middleware. Welcome Amit, welcome Bharat, welcome Ravi. And as I said, keep posting me some questions if you have any for me. And also those who attended yesterday's session, I want you to comment one line or any one thing that you've learned something new, which you think were not aware of before. I'm going to do a quick recap. So till the time, let me read out. Hi Akhilesh, welcome back again here. I'm not sure if you were here yesterday, but we had a very interesting session about Oracle Fusion Middleware. You probably might already know some, but you will definitely get some new tips and new things which were not covered so far. We are also covering Oracle Fusion Middleware 12c. So what you see question on the screen is about that which product within Oracle Fusion Middleware. So quick recap. Oracle Fusion Middleware is a suite of products covering Oracle WebLogic Server, SOA Suite, Web Center, Identity and Access Management, and then some parts like Oracle Data Integrator, Golden Gate for DBAs, Enterprise Manager Cloud Control for DBAs, and EBS R12.2 for apps DBAs. Oracle Fusion Middleware, they all rely on Fusion Middleware. In specific, the component, I think my view is you should learn all, but if you want to pick one, I would pick Identity and Access Management. Based on my personal experience, it has earned a lot of money for me. So that's one answer. If you have any questions, please don't forget to share your comments, and it will help me, or any questions you may have. So Akhilesh saying, I watched the video, it was a great session, thank you very much for the feedback. Now another question from Bangalore, and the person requested to, he's an AppsDB and Fusion middleware and looking for multi-tenancy. So which is again another question, it has come few times, so we are going to cover multi-tenancy, but there is a multi-tenancy for database, and also there's a multi-tenancy now introduced in WebLogic 12c, which is Fusion Middleware Component. So we are going to cover, it was not planned, but because of requests, I'm going to add in bonus question answers session. Then there was another one which was about, is it possible to get these slides? Yes, I'm going to share these slides on towards last. I'll share a page on last day where you will have 24 hours to get these slides. I'll also share my in-depth more training program. So those who want to take it to the next level and learn it quickly to stay ahead in the game and prepare for cloud, prepare for future, prepare for get ready for 2018, which is basically where one skill won't be sufficient because of cloud. You have to learn few more. So I'll tell you about as well. Another question was about training videos. This is more training video which we do training. Do we get lifelong access? Yes, absolutely. You have a lifelong access to trainings. And also there was another question. Apart from that, you have a 3 years unlimited retake, free retake upgrade. Another question was about being an on-site DB. I've worked on Oracle 10G application server, but didn't get a chance to work on 11G. Can I directly go to 12C apps DBA? So first of all, if it's in the context of eBusiness Suite, eBusiness Suite has a release 12, R12 and 12.2.7 is the latest. So yes, absolutely, you can go directly to 12.2.7 or learn 12. You can also learn Oracle Fusion Middleware 12C or 11G. My suggestion to you would be start with the basics and learn all those things. Apart from that, there was some very good feedback. Patching, there was a question related to patching, so that's coming tomorrow. We are going to go in-depth patching related to various components like WebLogic Server, Oracle Homes, Oracle Common Home, schema upgrades, and maybe a little bit about the upgrade from 11G to 12C if anyone is interested, if I want to see components. Then, as I said, guys, if you like these sessions, please make sure you share it with your friends and colleagues, and also give me little hearts that you're enjoying this session. So give me that I'm on track, I'm adding a value. If I don't see comments, or if I don't see the hearts, or if I don't see likes, then I'll assume that I'm not adding value, and I'll try to change something here. So, but I need your reactions because I can't see practically you. There were a lot of good feedbacks as well. Great session, great Atul. Thanks for the session. So thank you each one of you who have given good remarks, good feedback. It always inspires me to do more. So before we start, let me do a quick recap. Who am I? Those who are joining a little bit late, this is me. And let me show my face as well too, so that you can connect with me. I'm based in UK currently. I'm from India, moved to UK back in 2004, working like you as an apps, started my career as a DBA, moved into apps DBA, then Fusion Middleware, Identity and Access Management, and these days I do cloud. So that's enough about me. Then let me take few things, or I'll stop on a point where, so this is the agenda going to be like day 2, we are on day 2 today, which is install, configure, and 11G and 12C will also cover differences. I'll also cover yesterday we did what, why, and who should all learn Oracle Fusion Middleware architecture. If you have not seen, I'll tell you towards the end how you can go and watch a replay again, those who are coming late. Day 3, which is tomorrow, it's going to be again action-packed, application deployment, patching. Day 4, Monday, which is going to be topology, high availability, and disaster recovery. This is one thing you don't want to miss. I think everything is important and you should learn in that order. Then finally, day 5, we are going to do how to prepare a CV. I'll share my CV. If anyone is interested, reach out to my team at contact@k20academy.com or leave a comment if you want your CV to be reviewed. You can hide your details if you don't want, which is totally okay. Just give me a dummy, give some background, and also give some two things. Give me like what you do, or basically put that into CV. Hide customer detail, hide your personal detail if you don't want to share, which is totally okay. But make sure which job you're applying so I can tell you and we can do a hot seat on day 5. Day 6, where is bonus question answer. If anything which is not covered, I'll cover that as well. Let me take few questions and then I'll pick up again, come back here again. So Mehul is saying identity and access management are two different things. Okay, so identity and access management is a big topic. And what I'm going to do is we might have a blog coming which covers free information about basic concepts related to Oracle Identity and Access Management, Mehul. So Identity and Access Management has big topic which has three main pillars, which is one is identity governance, second is access management, and third is directory services. So I think you can, I'll also link you, go and visit if you're interested in knowing more, k20academy.com/OAM02. I think it's, am I right? If not, someone from my team validated, Kirti or anyone who's here, k20academy.com/FMW02. If yes, which one is more popular or best to earn money? So identity management as a whole is interesting. I started with Oracle Access Management. The reason being is because Oracle Access Management is quick to implement. A lot of companies do SAML, Federation, single sign-on, and cloud. This is more important. So pick that in my view. That's an interesting thing. So thanks for asking. Good question. Then once you know the access management, once you know Federation, once you know single sign-on, I can see there's a lip sync issue. There is a delay. So I've just ordered a big machine. So from hopefully by mid of March, you will see a different set altogether. I've ordered a big beast machine. I've also ordered some good cameras so that we have a proper live show. So that's about Mehul. If you need more information, reach out to my team at contact@k20academy.com. They will give you some free training related to, so you understand the difference between. My suggestion too would be access management, identity governance next, but of course cloud with Centric. Giri saying JDK supported version for 12C R1 and 12C R2. So Giri, there is a certification matrix. I don't remember on top of my head. Some products have JDK 1.8, some 7 might also be supported. I'll give it to you. No, Kirti, it's not FMW02, it's OAM02. This is for identity and access management, which Mehul is looking for, not Fusion Middleware. So Fusion Middleware is big, and then within that there is a identity and access management. With that, guys, give me some little hearts and then share. Don't forget, as I said, is always say share it with your friends and colleagues. So let's see next. This is about me. Those who are new or don't know, very quickly, I'm an Oracle Ace since year 2006. It's awarded by Oracle. The little t-shirt you see or you saw, or if you didn't see that notice, come back. I got it free. That's what you get. If you guys are thinking, oh, what Oracle Ace gives you is, it's a good recognition, but a few free t-shirts. I love the t-shirts. I like their t-shirts. So yeah. Then I'm author of few books on Oracle. And this is all about me. That's all I do. I do nothing more than that. This is my story in numbers. That this, one thing if you want to take away from me is that if you want to grow and learn, grow and earn more, then you need to constantly learn new things. It's not like once you have learned and then there's nothing. You might have noticed by now that in IT, it's constant learning. And with every time I learned a new skill, I was able to easily double, triple my take home. And then now I don't worry money at all right now at this minute for at least another good few years. I don't know what's going to happen, but I keep updating myself. I'll also towards end, maybe next week, I'll introduce a little bit more about what you're learning, how you can go in depth on that, but that's coming a little bit later. So this course is sponsored by company K21 Academy, which I co-founded, or sorry, not co-founded, which I founded, which is related to Oracle trainings. And these are, we have a unique training methodology, which is about giving recorded pre and advance. So when you come to the class, you know what to expect. And then you have unlimited retake for next 3 years, free unlimited support for next 3 years, and free on-job support for 3 years as well, with lifetime access to the trainings. With that, I think that's enough about training promotion. This is about some of our happy customers. And if you need anything, reach out to my team at contact@k20academy.com. Guys, trust me, this will be my last, I think, marketing material. After that, we'll go more into technical. Those who have not introduced yourself, please do so. And because I want to know a little bit more about, because in order for I to help you, and I'll take your permission, if that's okay, I'll have my tea as well. I've just woke up. I usually these days take afternoon nap. I've just woke up and then I want to have my afternoon tea, if that's okay with you. And as I said, please, guys, give me make sure you share where are you from, what you do, and what help you need. Or if you already know, maybe share some tips with others as well, please. That's important. Venkat has said, Atul, I had Oracle 18C introduced by Oracle for automatic administration. Let me know how it could help in Oracle Fusion Middleware training. So first of all, Venkat, what Oracle has introduced, give me 1 second. 18C is not an autonomous database, and if you go to k20academy.com/blog, so k21academy.com/blog and latest blog. So Kirti, if you put database 18C, which I did. Thank you, Ravi. Thanks. I love tea, and then anyone who wants to sponsor a tea for me, I would love to. I have very strong tea, so next time you meet, if someone can buy me a drink in the sense tea, I would love to do that. So Kirti, put it k20academy.com/blog. Go to that blog, Kirti, and then post the latest which we did for today, which is 18C. Also, that reminds me that you should subscribe to our blog, which we do a weekly Thursday. Every Thursday we send a what's latest, what's upcoming, and some good tips and free trainings. Every week we send every Thursday. So there I did a blog which is about 18C database today that has useful information. So first comment I want to make is that 18C is not an autonomous database. What autonomous database or is a cloud service which is a data warehousing, and that uses 18C. So it's a slightly different. A lot of DBAs were worried. So maybe have a worth watching that. So Oracle Fusion Middleware will be using the database. So it's not like a deep. So if you're a DBA, Fusion Middleware will definitely help. If you're a Fusion Middleware, knowing DBA will help, but it's not mandatory. I'll add a few more things. I wanted some automation training on ODI. So Manchala, Harish, unfortunately we don't have ODI trainer right now, but I see a lot of our customers have demanded ODI training. So if you reach out to in terms of what automation you need or what things you want to automate, we'll try to find, and we'll start with the free information like we do always. And if you like, then you can go for. So I'll try to find more information. And if anyone else wants to know more about Oracle Data Integrator, that's another one which is to integrate data, or Golden Gate. Okay, so with that, let's go back again. And let me in parallel have my tea as well. So agenda, this is we already covered. Quick recap. Yesterday we had this Oracle Fusion Middleware, what, why, and architecture. And then today we install and configure. And tomorrow we are going to do application development, deployment, Monday topology, high availability, disaster recovery. 5th day is about CV preparation, and that's where you should start working on applying job. Even if you're not applying for a job, look for how you can earn more where you are. So my aim in last 10 years was that every year I used to do freelancing, I used to do contracting, which I've left now because I have liberty now to do that and enjoy what I do. And you can, I'm sure, confident that you might be enjoying your life as well, but look for something every year, at least 50% hike. That's what I aimed, which I managed to do year and after, but you have to work hard on that, or smart, I would say. So CV review, if anyone wants, let me know. Then we are going to do final question answer. There were two things came, which was multi-tenancy or domain partitioning, and also about e-business suite integration with R12.2. So this is the agenda going to be. Now let's go straight on to today's session, which is about install and configure. Are you guys all ready? Are you guys all inspired and happy for me to kickstart? So this is about, we'll start with Oracle in configuration tool. Give me some little share, guys. Give me some little love. And so Funny is saying, what would be the next major release for Oracle EBS after 12.2? So right now, I think 12. It's unknown. No one will tell you. But when I attended the webinar, one of the Oracle tech stack team in US, 12.3 or is on the horizon. 12.3 is on the horizon. So thank you very much, guys, for these hearts and likes. Hey Rohit, welcome back. Thank you very much. My good friend Rohit, welcome back here. Okay, so let's start with installation and configuration tool. So first of all, Oracle Universal Installer, OUI. And you might have seen it a lot of times. If you are a DBA, you already install Oracle Universal Installer using OUI. So Oracle Universal Installer is a single tool now. Oracle is working towards having a single tool which they have managed, except WebLogic till recently. Now WebLogic in 12c is now also installed using OUI, Oracle Universal Installer. What it does, it is a now tool, and depending on which software you use, there might be slight screens different, but the pattern or standard is same. Then you have RCU, which is called as Repository Creation Utility, and that utility is nothing but a application that you use only one time, which is to create schema in the database, and schema is nothing but user. So my first 2 years, I was always confused what is difference between a schema and a user in database. So anyone who can tell me what is difference between schema and a user in database. So what it does, RCU is used to create or drop Oracle Fusion Middleware schemas in the database. You should not drop schemas by database commands, or you should not create database schemas for Oracle Fusion Middleware using create user command. You should always use repository creation utility, because it also creates a table in sysschema, which is a schema version, and it will track when you patch your database schemas. So you typically patch database schemas as well, which we are going to cover tomorrow. So make sure you come tomorrow. Also, then you have opatch. So opatch is a utility to apply patches on Oracle product. So if you're a DBA, apps DBA, you might already be using opatch. You use opatch to apply database patch. You use opatch to apply Oracle forms. If you're an apps DBA, tech stack patches, forms and reports patches, opatch. Then you have BSU. So BSU is BEA Smart Update. Anyone who knows what is BEA stands for BSU. BEA stands for. So BEA, give me some comments on BEA, and I can see who all I've shared here. So BEA, BSU, and there is a slight delay in comments. So I'll wait for a second. So BEA was the company that Oracle acquired back in 2000, either 8 or 10 or 12, I think 2007 before Sun. So Oracle acquired BEA, a company that had WebLogic, and WebLogic, the utility to apply patches on WebLogic server is BSU. Now in 11G you apply patches using, I don't know to give some tips, so I'll hold it till tomorrow, this patching. So BSU is BEA Smart Update to apply patches on WebLogic. So if you are an apps DBA and you're working on 12.2, then you will be using BEA to apply WebLogic patches within Oracle e-business suite R12.2. something. If you're applying on, if you're on a WebLogic 11G, and now funny thing is 11G is also, okay, so I need to move fast. I am running short, I think. So then you have configuration wizard. This is to create a WebLogic domain. Yesterday I covered what is WebLogic domain on a high level, which is about WebLogic domain is collection of admin and managed servers, logical container for users and everything. So you use configuration wizard to create the WebLogic domain. Reconfiguration wizard introduced in 12C is to reconfigure the domain as name suggests. PSA, which stands for Patch Set Assistant, which was in 11G to upgrade the database schemas that you created using RCU for Oracle Fusion Middleware. And upgrade assistant is as name suggests, used to upgrade from 11G to 12C, or the patches or schema patches you apply in 12C version of WebLogic. Are you all with me? Are you getting my point? Does it all make sense to you from install and configure tools? So BA Smart Update, thank you guys. Let me take few more questions on this after this, and as you guys keep going, understand it, keep giving me likes as well. So Giri is saying, hold on. IO is saying user is same as schema. Schema is all objects that user or the object have. Perfect. I think you're spot on, IO. Thank you, Venkat, for liking it. Giri is BA Smart Update. Muhammad Yasin, BA correct. Azimuddin Muhammad is saying BSU used for applying the WebLogic patches. Right, that's right. But in 12C things have changed. So make sure you are clear that what utility you use to apply patches on WebLogic 12C. Manjunath is saying, I'm a PeopleSoft DBA. How will Fusion Middleware help me in considering Oracle's direction to Fusion Middleware for all its flagship? I covered that, Manju, yesterday, that Oracle PeopleSoft, Oracle e-business suite, JD Edwards, Siebel, Oracle Fusion applications, all of them uses Oracle Fusion Middleware. So it's mandatory. So you have to learn that if you really want to stay ahead in the game, Manju. And also Oracle Fusion Middleware is deployed on top of applications. So there is no, it's always, you have to go for it. And that's the only thing I can say. That's why I spent so much time on learning this. Okay, so then that was, so that was about Oracle Fusion Middleware install and config tool. Then you have a management tool. So you have Oracle Enterprise Manager Fusion Middleware Control EM that gets deployed on the admin server. You also have WebLogic console. Again, it's a second graphical is user interface, again deployed on the administration server of WebLogic Domain. You have WebLogic scripting tool, which is a command line utility to automate tasks for WebLogic Domain. OEM control, cloud control is a utility to manage. It's a bigger version of Enterprise Manager Cloud Control to manage not just Fusion Middleware but databases, operating system, and more. Then you have development tools like JDeveloper, Application Development Framework, Oracle Application Framework, and so on. Then from an installation option point of view, you get 3 installation options, and this is all I'm talking about is 12C right now. So you can install development environment. So if you're a developer, you will do a quick install where it's much simpler, quicker, one installer and everything done and dusted, very quick. If you're installing in a production or test and dev environment, then you do is a single node where you first install something and then install a couple of components, but you need to run few different things. And extreme on the right, which is about high availability active clusters, which we are going to cover on Monday. So there you do more advanced active cluster, multiple nodes for high availability. The one in the middle, you can do install one and then later you can scale up and bring it to same as on extreme right hand side. So that's option 3. Then next is there's a standalone mode and co-located mode. I'll push it for tomorrow. I want everyone to go and read it. So this is an exercise for you. Go and tell me, leave me a comment later. What is the difference between standalone mode and co-located mode or co-located? What is the difference between these two? So this is a question for you. So what you do for 12C installation, high level steps, you verify the system requirement like CPU, memory, disk space, packages, RPMs, operating system user and groups, and so on. Then you install the certified database. And if you want to know, certified database will, anyone who can share, those who are already working, how to get a certification matrix, what are the certified databases. So there is a certification matrix. Anyone who can comment or leave a comment later, I would love to see your participation, those who are already working. Then there's a new concept came in 12C, which is Oracle Fusion Middleware Infrastructure. So when you install Fusion Middleware Infrastructure, you get software like repository creation utility, you get WebLogic server, you get coherence and all the required infrastructure that on which you will need or you will run applications like SOA, Oracle Access Manager, OBI, and other things. Then you install the actual software, middleware software like SOA, Oracle Access Manager, or Oracle Internet Directory, or OBIEE, or Web Center on top of middleware infrastructure software. Now, one thing you need to important to note is in whatever directory you create middleware infrastructure, your SOA should be, or your appropriate middleware home like Oracle Access Manager or OBIE or middleware product should be inside the same directory. So remember yesterday we did about product directory and Oracle home. So you need to take care of that. If something is not clear, let me know, leave as a comment. Then you create schemas using RCU, and that RCU software you will get it when you install Oracle Fusion Middleware Infrastructure. Then you run a configuration wizard using the utility which we saw earlier, that there's a configuration wizard. Then you pack and unpack. If you're doing high availability, then you do pack and unpack, which probably if you're working on 11G, you already know. If you don't know if anyone who's not aware of or not from a background, already have 11G background, then please ask question because I'm happy to answer those questions. I'm assuming you know a little bit, and if you're not, you will go and do the research for me and find an answer. So this is about Oracle Fusion Middleware 12C. Now let's look at 11G, but before I look at 11G, let me see if there are questions, if I can do. And guys, give me some little hearts as well. The hearts have dried, so give me, if you like me, sorry, not me, but today's session, then Bridge, I think you need to speak. Team have already replied to you. I have replied to you. So make sure you that you are saying disappointed response from team. Not even a reply after raising it. You have less confidence where your team support in future. So Bridge, I personally have replied to you. So maybe you need to make sure that I take responses very, very seriously. If I'm spending so much time here, you are a qualified lead to me, and then if you, so that means my responses are going to the support, responses are going to the spam folder. But I'll still put you, if you put your phone number, I'll ask someone to give you a call. Team have already contacted you. That's what I've been told. I personally have replied to you. So I'm sorry that has happened to you, but it looks like there's a communication gap. You're not receiving our email. So make sure you check your spam folder as well. 1 second. Okay, there are a few questions from, so I'm going to cover that as well. Thank you. Gri Babu, type of installers in 12c. I told you there are 3 installers. So installer will be, I've already covered, but let me know if you have any follow-up question. Is that similarity between SOA on-premise and cloud? Yes, very good question, Mohammed. There is a similarity between on-premise and cloud. The differences between on-premise and cloud is that the way you install is different. So in cloud, you don't install, you deploy. And what I mean by deploy is you configure next, and you say, so Oracle on cloud, you will use database cloud service. So if you're installing SOA on cloud, you will be installing, or you'll be first creating a database cloud service for the database. And then you don't have to download any software. All you get is, so good question, Mohammed, very good question. In fact, and that shows me you're curious to know. So on cloud, so what you do on cloud is, I'll try to put something in cloud session. So we also have these cloud sessions. So maybe next month I'll do something cloud on SOA CS. So, and we already have, again, we are working on a training on SOA CS. So that's how I come to, I know. So, but once it's configured, so there is slight changes in terms of installation configuration, but once you install, the underlying home and everything is pretty much same between these two, on-premise and cloud. How to install ISO file for the installing JDeveloper in 12c? So you don't, I'm not sure I understand your question, how to install ISO files for installing JDeveloper. If your question is just installing configuring JDeveloper, let us know what tool you want and we'll give you, there might be, we have a, I think, free guide about installing JDeveloper for SOA, our SOA training. So reach out to, or let me know which product you want to develop using JDeveloper, or if you just want JDeveloper, we'll send you the steps for JDeveloper. We'll leave a comment later. Ravi saying, do you cover something basics of ADF development or deployment related to Oracle Identity Manager? Absolutely. We cover Oracle Identity Manager. So team will send you some detail. So we cover development. In fact, we have a connector training coming up, Oracle Identity Manager, Ravi, for Oracle Identity Manager connector development, where we do connector. We also do the customization. We also do screen changes, look and feel, and all sort of thing. Perfect, Harish. Well done. Co-located mode does not require WebLogic. Perfect, great. That's I like beauty. You guys have pitched in. So that Bridge, as I said, is Amit. If you're looking at me, have a look at Bridge Bihari's response. There's something wrong. Maybe I'm mixing up, guys. I don't know, to be frank. But I responded 2 guys yesterday based on that. Sorry, standalone does not require yeah, you're right. Sorry, standalone is mainly for system component like Oracle HTTP server. That's where you do standalone mode. Perfect. Bhushan is saying, in certification tab, you have to select 2 products for which you want to check certification. There's one Fusion Middleware Excel sheet also somewhere which also have certification, many others. So good question. Let me have, Bhushan, you're spot on. I would love to see your comment in terms of when you leave a certification matrix URL for 11G and 12C. See if you can help us on that. Otherwise, my team will put it. Manjunath is saying, is entire Fusion Middleware stack available on Oracle Cloud Service? Okay, so I'm not sure about entire, but I can tell you what's available. So there is a WebLogic on Oracle Cloud Service. So another good question is, entire Oracle Fusion Middleware available on Oracle Cloud Service? So WebLogic and Coherence is part of Java Cloud Service. SOA Cloud Service is also available. So SOA CS. Then you have Golden Gate Cloud Service. Then you have what all middleware? OBI cloud service is there. There's an Analytics Cloud as well. And what else? There is a Oracle Access Manager, Oracle Identity Manager and directory services are now part of Identity Cloud Service, IDCS, which is part of PaaS, Platform as a Service. And we'll leave a, Kirti, if you don't mind, can you leave a Cloud Lives comment? So those who wants to know a little bit more about cloud, there's a, again, we did last month, we did some free training. We have a cloud trainings as well. Again, guys, when I say trainings, don't think I'm trying to sell. This is just to make you aware that if you need anything, we do those things. And if I don't do, I'll let you know as well. So in cloud, what we do is, so there's a free training, which is k20academy.com/cloud live 01, where there are 3 models: software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. So can you talk about P2P and T2P? P2T. I'm not sure, Imran, if I understood your question, are you talking about cloning where you do production to test, or T2P, which is test to prod? If you're talking about, which is a good, what questions are used, can you talk about P2T and T2T in cloud applications? To be frank, I'm not sure if I've understood your question correctly. What I know about is T2P and T2P, which is test to prod or prod to test, if you're talking about same. But let me know a little bit more. I'll definitely cover more on that, maybe on in day 6 bonus class. Muhammad is saying, I have a question here, please. I see future of cloud only. Why we need to learn on-premise SOA, IDM, and SSO? Because these concepts remain same, which is a good question, Muhammad Yasin. So even though it's a cloud, you still need to know the middleware home. You still need to know how to start and stop, because in cloud is, and that's where I think you need to learn difference between software as a service, platform as a service, and infrastructure as a service. If you're doing platform as a service and infrastructure as a service, the only difference between on-premise and cloud is the way you install. Rest all, you will have to start, stop, you will have to manage, you have to do the backup, you have to clone, you have to do all those things which you do on-premise. I personally think only difference is the way, and slight very minor changes. Otherwise, you still need to know how does file system look like, how do you troubleshoot on. The only difference, and Mohammed, ask here if you don't agree with that, because that's a common misconception people have, is if it's a cloud, it's everything is done by Oracle or cloud vendor. No. If it's a soft platform as a service or infrastructure as a service, then it's different. Kirti or someone from my team, if you put a comment on our cloud live session, which is k20academy.com/cloud live 01. And if Kirti is not there, Amit or someone, if you can post, I'm not sure who all are there. Quite funny saying, are these Oracle products like DB database, EBS, eBusiness Suite, Fusion Middleware certified for AWS? Answer is no. Technically speaking, these are not certified for AWS. You can go and look at respective. If you ask Oracle, Oracle is going to say that they are not certified. But yes, I know customers are using them. We have a lot of trainees who come and ask us. So we have given some bonuses to other trainees with respect to AWS, how to build EBS on AWS, how to build or deploy databases. So that's about. Let's move on now, guys. Little hearts, little likes, little shares, and as I said is, let's see who all liking. Are you guys enjoying, or do you guys enjoy this question answer? And if you don't, let me know so I don't take these questions answers in between. I thought each logical point you guys turn up to see, have my view as well. I personally think it helps. And then don't forget to share. Okay, so what I covered was 12C, and now in 11G. So in 12C, let me go back one more time to do a quick recap on 12C. What you do in 12C? So you verify prerequisite. So whatever you do, like verify system requirement, you still do in 11G. You still install certified database in 11G. You still install certified JDK in 11G. What difference is between, instead of installing Fusion Middleware infrastructure, you install there something called as Oracle WebLogic with coherence. That will give you a middleware home. Here, when you install Oracle Fusion Middleware, if you remember yesterday we said there is a difference between Oracle Home, middleware is replaced by Oracle Home. So in 11G you install WebLogic and coherence. Then you install software like SOA. In 11G also you install software. You create schema. Now in 12C, schema is created using software from Fusion Middleware. In 11G, you have to download the RCU software separately. Then you create the WebLogic domain in 11G as well, and you use pack and unpack. So there are 2 or 3 steps different between 11G and 12C on that. And of course, the software that you will use is different. So this is the flowchart. You start, you verify the system requirement, you configure the database, you create the database schema using RCU, you install an application server, and here application server is WebLogic. Now, Oracle Fusion Middleware, some components are also certified with WebSphere, IBM WebSphere. So that's why it's generic application server, but not every product is certified with IBM WebSphere. Then you install the appropriate middleware like SOA, BPM here, or OBIE, or Web Center, or Identity and Access Management, Oracle Access Manager. You configure the WebLogic domain, you start the server, you verify the installation, and job done. This is about 11G. Now, with respect to the differences, I think I've covered that. Okay, so this is all about today. We are 10 minutes overboard, and I think sometime when I start, I go up more and more. So with that, good question. I'm going to take Mohammed Yasin as well. So this is all about Oracle Fusion Middleware. I'll take 2 more questions before we wind it up. As I said, guys, let me know if I added value and share me comment for today. Did you learn something new? And type yes, I learned something new, or was it useful? And if it was it useful or not useful on that? Amit, are you on Bridge Bihari? Can you make sure he get a response? Make a personal message him and ask his question so that we help him. I don't want to disappoint anyone. I remember personally replying to that query yesterday, but let me see. What is the difference between cluster? So one question is about, let me go back and say, what is difference between cluster with and without shared directory? Very good question. So what happens, Mohammed, and we are going to do it in high availability module, which is on Monday. So let's park that question till Monday. So I'll give a very quick question, quick tip. You have 2 servers in middle for high availability. Now, so you will install middleware on one machine and middleware on second machine. So you do need to install twice. So that's why it is called as without cluster. Or you can have a file system which is shared across server 1 and server 2, and so that you install only once, and first server and second server both can read the same file, and that's called as cluster file system, so that you install only one. So this is shared directory. So so the only difference between cluster is, or shared, not cluster, but shared file system, is that you only install one, but then you need to make sure that there's no single point of failure on that file system, this is all about the question. Yes, I learned. Bharat, thank you very much. I learned at today's session. Thank you very much, Bharat. Durga Prasad, which cloud environment has got the more benefit, Oracle Cloud or Big Data Cloud? Okay, so the question is, I personally think question is should be asked slightly different. Each big data cloud, Oracle also have a big data cloud. So it depends on what requirement you have. So we are comparing here apple versus oranges. Oracle Cloud is generic word. Oracle Cloud has a big data cloud within Oracle. So Oracle Cloud is a vendor. So Oracle is just a vendor, and they have a cloud services. They have a big data cloud. They have a database cloud service. They have Fusion Middleware cloud service. They have SOA cloud service. They have software as a service. They have infrastructure as a service. So you should ask Oracle big data compared to another company big data, which one is better? And for that, questions like that, I think better to pick Gartner's Magic Quadrant. There is a Gartner Magic Quadrant or Forrester. These are analytics company which I refer. I personally feel that I'm already working on Oracle, so I would stick to Oracle. The reason being is then I simply add, my customers are all Oracle, and they might have other vendors, but they will mostly are Oracle shops. So I would stick to Oracle because I don't want my 18 years to go waste. If I go to another skill altogether totally different, then I'm kind of losing those skills. So I want to build on top of. So I still do DBA work. I still do, as and when I get an opportunity, EBS, and more often is to enjoy myself or do my hands dirty. So I hope that answers your question. Shravant, Suresh Kumar, Atul, always it was really add value and a good learning. Thank you very much, Suresh. Venkat Krishna, where we can use horizontal clusters versus vertical cluster. Oh, good point, Venkat Krishna. Good point. So I'll add that point. It was not there earlier in my HA. So I think I'll tell what is first of all horizontal cluster and vertical cluster, and I'll also tell differences between two for Monday. Riyadh is saying, yes, I've learned something new here. And it is useful. Great. Vertical is within the box. Oh, so Narsareddy is already helped. And now my son is already here. He's opening the door. I can see him. He's little naughty. And Aryan, hold on. We are just finishing it. So Venkat, we are going to cover Narsareddy, if you can help, which will be nice. But we are going to cover on Monday definitely about vertical and horizontal. And yeah. What is the Oracle SOA market share in SOA area? Good question. I need to go and research. But Madhav, I think you and me are too small to look at the market capture. What I do is, if you're already working on Oracle, if someone is Oracle shop, someone is using Oracle e-business suite or Oracle products or Oracle databases, they will prefer they will have some part of Oracle SOA definitely. Even if they have a third-party SOA, they will have some part of Oracle SOA to make their life easy. So yes, always by all means go and have a look. It should be, I think Forrester will able to tell you. With that, let me do a quick recap on what we have covered, and then we'll close and wrap it up. Aryan, no, don't move it. Sorry, my son is here, and as I said, is I think I'm 10 minutes overboard. So let me do a quick recap on that, please. And I'm saying is I want to make these informal. I don't want to make these formal, so I'll let him in my office. I have a little office behind garden. So quick recap. We started with Oracle Fusion Middleware. This is the agenda going to look like. You know by now who am I. This is my story in numbers. This is a course which I do. This is everything on the membership portal available. Our unique training methodology. These are some happy customers. These are some trainees who have gone through. If you need any help, reach out to contact. Introduce yourself, or you have already done. If not, please do so. This is on day one. Today we covered install and configure. Tomorrow we are going to cover app deployment. Monday HNDR, Tuesday CV and apply for the job, and final day, which is bonus Q&A. Some of you guys gave us very good remarks, so thank you very much. Yesterday we covered what is Oracle Fusion Middleware. We looked at various products within Oracle Fusion Middleware. Then components, 3-tier architecture, why you should learn Oracle Fusion Middleware because of e-business suite, PeopleSoft, or like a lot of applications. It's still relevant in cloud. You have cloud services like Java Cloud Service, Integration Cloud Service, Golden Gate Cloud Service, and so on. And then Management Cloud, and then Java versus System Component. And you want to show your face? Sorry, Hybrid Cloud Service. 1 second. And Fusion Middleware, changes in Oracle Fusion Middleware, and so on. We also looked at Oracle architecture and Fusion Middleware, WebLogic Domain, and Standalone Domain. So let me stop it, because as I said so other thing is, if anyone have any question related to Oracle e-business suite, we covered this on a very high level. If anyone is interested, I'll show the file system for EBS R12.2. With that, here's my son, little cheeky monkey. No, you're in the camera now. So don't do, he's not well today, so that's why he didn't go to school today, and he's making noises. So with that, say bye-bye. No, that's dirty and bad. Okay guys, bye-bye, and see you on tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. GMT. Bye-bye and take care. That's bad. Bye-bye.